guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am filming this very glowy, summery inspired makeup. I use a bunch of highlighter and a lot of glowiness on my eyes as well. To do that, I used the new Morphe 35OS shimmer palette. It's so pretty, so buttery, so pigmented. The eyeshadows are insane and I cannot put this palette down. I highly recommend everyone to get this one. I did not get my hands on the matte palette sadly, so that's why I'm not featuring it in this video, but for the matte shades I did use the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. I decided against using the peach palette just because I know that Sephora isn't going to be carrying it anymore, so I don't know if you guys would want to see a tutorial on that, but if the ones that did get the palette or have very similar shades want to see a tutorial with me using the peach palette, let me know. I would love to film that for you guys. So if you guys want to know how I got this look, then please keep on watching.
Starting with a very hydrating eye cream, I'm going to put that underneath my eyes to prep for my concealer. And now I'm using my redness correcting primer from Makeup Forever. My cheeks are super pink and red, so I feel like this really helps toning down the redness and keeping me that way throughout the day. Of course, I have a breakout, so I'm going to apply this leave-on mask. I also like to use it as a primer. It's been working wonders for me. Taking my NARS Laguna Liquid Bronzer and Urban Decay One and Done Complexion Perfector, I'm going to be mixing the two to even out my skin tone and definitely also give me a little bit of a glow to my skin with some tan in it. For some extra coverage, I'm taking the Urban Decay Naked Concealer and I'm kind of using it as a spot treatment on any redness that's still peeking through. And I'm using it to highlight a little bit because I'm going to be bronzing a lot since this is a summer inspired look. And I'm just blending that out with a concealer brush from Sephora. I love how precise and how much coverage concealer brushes give me. For added coverage, I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal powder and just apply this all over my face. I love this because it gives me a good amount of coverage, doesn't feel cakey, and it's very, very lightweight. I wanted to use a very glowy bronzer, so I'm taking this one from the Revolution brand. They sell this at Ulta, and I am applying it with a MAC 135. So as you can see, it was actually pretty harsh, so I'm just trying to blend it out, but it was like just a dent onto my face. So I'm definitely going to go in with my powder brush and just try to blend it out. But I love the color and such. If you're probably a couple shades darker than me, it'd look amazing on you. With my Holy Grail Lorac Contour Palette, I'm taking this color right here and just applying it to set my concealer. I'm obsessed with this. I love it. It really brightens underneath my eyes. It's the best technique I've found for my concealer. To blend that bronzer some more, I'm taking this Urban Decay Beach Bronzer. I don't know if this is limited edition, but I love it. It's very, very silky, super easy to blend, and I'm just using this to take away any harshness. I'm trying to keep the warmth of the bronzer, but just blend your life away. And now for that glow, I'm taking the Urban Decay Afterglow Highlighter in Sin. I have been obsessed with this highlighter, and I dampened my brush and I'm just putting it everywhere. Like the highest points of my cheeks, my nose, even on my forehead to really, really help brighten up my complexion and definitely my Cupid's bow. I'm using the Tatcha spray to dampen the Anastasia number 23 brush, so it's more pigmented and easier to blend. And I'm also taking that Tatcha spray and just setting my entire face. Taking the Bon Bon palette from Too Faced, I'm going to be using this shade right here. It's just a soft vanilla cream shade. It's matte, and I'm using this underneath my brow bone and to set my primer. This will make all the other shadows we'll put on top blend so much easier. Taking a soft brown matte shade, I'm going to be using this in the crease for my transition shade, and to add a little bit more definition, I'm just applying this with a MAC 217 brush. I'm doing windshield wiper motions back and forth. Taking this beautiful matte reddish brown, it is my favorite color in the entire palette. I'm going to be using this right underneath where we put that soft brown color. This is really going to create a lot of definition to the look. It's going to make it a lot more dramatic. With the Morphe 35OS Shimmer palette, I'm taking my favorite shade in this palette as well. It is so pigmented, you guys. Like, look at that color. I didn't even wet my brush or anything, and I'm just packing this beautiful shade onto the lid. This is basically the star of the entire look. Going back in with my favorite color from the Chocolate Bonbons palette, I'm going to be using this a little bit in the outer corner just to blend everything together, and also not necessarily make it a cut crease look, but kind of blend the two shades together so it transitions a lot softer. With the shade Satin Sheets from the Chocolate Bonbon palette, I'm going to use this in the inner corner. This color is also highly pigmented. It's one of my favorite colors to use in the inner corner, and I'm going to line my waterline with the Anastasia Pro Pencil. It's just a nude liner. With a MAC angled brush, I'm taking this color and just applying it underneath my lower lash line. I'm going a little bit more dramatic because I want my eyes to be very eye-opening. And taking a matte shade that we use in the crease, I'm just going to blend it all out with a pencil brush. Taking a liquid liner, I'm going to do a very thin line close to my lash line. This is just going to be the base for my falsies. I'm going to also take some black mascara and apply this guy because my lashes are basically blonde and there's no exception for me. I always have to apply mascara. I'm also going to take my favorite lower lash mascara. Taking my MAC lip liner in Oak, this is a new favorite. I barely got it, but I'm so addicted to using this. I'm just going to softly overline my lips because I'm going to be applying a very glossy lip gloss from Tarte. This was in my May favorites. I love it so mucho. It's the perfect nude and it's very glossy. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope that you all enjoyed. I'm going to change out of my pajamas and fix my hair. Thank you for watching. Bye!
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I have missed you guys so much. I finally have time to film. I just finished my